Hello and welcome back to my channel. For those people who are watching me for the first time, I am Lucy, and here I normally post my videos concerning different events or different activities in my life. So if at all you've been watching me, I've been posting a lot for the past like 1 month. Yeah, I've been posting a lot of videos concerning my cleaning routines and how I do my cleaning. Yes, but here today, I just wanted to post a video on my shoes. Yes. The other video I posted about how I was cleaning, doing my cleaning and such. But today, I just wanted to post a video and show you how I always arrange my shoes. And from the look of it, you can see I'm a lover of shoes, by the way. I really love shoes. I don't know whether it's a trauma or maybe childhood, what can I say, traumas or something, but I really love shoes, and my history with shoes is a little bit wider. Yes, and a little bit, can I say it, painful? Yeah, let me just use the word painful, because growing up, it was a little bit difficult, as I had already touched on it. It was a little bit difficult concerning shoes. Yeah, because in Africa, having shoes is like in some families, or rather in most families, is like a luxury. Yes, it's not a must. Like if at all you go to the interior parts of Africa, like in Kenya, if you go to the rural areas, you'll find that most of the kids don't have shoes, or maybe if at all they have shoes, it's maybe like one pair of shoes or such, and that this one pair is maybe for going to school. And in most cases, you'll find that most of the kids even don't even have shoes. They just go to school without even shoes. And that's the reason why, if at all we go back to history, yes, when we had one of our own who was representing us, our model, Miss Kenya. By then, she was called Miss Cecilia Mwangi. If at all you can search, you can see what she was doing. She was a very good advocate of shoes, and she was advocating for kids going to school wearing shoes, because in most part of Africa, that is in Kenya, you'll find that like in the central part of Kenya, most of the kids, they don't have access shoes, and the soil in that area, or maybe the climate, I don't know, it's whether it's the climate that is favoring the growth of jiggers and such. You'll find that the sand soil, the soil in those areas, those red soils, and these red soils mostly, they always have jiggers. They are very good habitat of jiggers. So you'll find that most of the kids then, I don't know whether nowadays it's not that common, but then it used to be a problem, because you'll find that most of the kids jiggers infected, what how can I say, jigger infected toes. Yes, most of their legs and even fingers had jiggers, because first of all, they were not even they were used to like walk barefoot, and walking barefoot enables these jiggers to like penetrate through their feet and through their skin, and eat their feet up. You can imagine the pain that these kids really used to go through. So this lady by the name Cecilia Mwangi used to, she was a Miss Kenya, and she used to advocate for shoes to these kids. And many organizations and like many NGOs, they used to come to their aid, and they really helped out these kids. And you'll find that these kids are like the well-wishers, like maybe the well-wishers and such. They used to come to schools to like to donate shoes to these kids, so that at least they can even help to curb the spread of these jiggers, and even try to help these kids, so that at least they could even have something to work on. And it really helped, yeah, a little bit, let me say a little bit, because the problem was so much in their houses, because you wouldn't help a child maybe by giving the child shoes and forgetting the place where the child lived, because in most of the places where they lived, maybe how can I put it, the houses yes, wherever they used to live, you see, the ground, or rather, yeah, the floor, most of their floors were not even cemented. They used to live in earthened floor. For those people who understand me, know, yeah, earthen floor here, I mean that most of their houses were never cemented. They were just earthen the way it is, or rather they used like cow dung to make their floors and such. So you'll find that these jiggers would lay their eggs on the floor, yeah, on those earthened floor. And these jiggers, these eggs would even hatch, yeah, would go ahead and hatch. And after hatching, or maybe they would even penetrate to this kid's skin. You know, the kids' skins are a little bit softer as compared to the adult skin, so they would penetrate inside their feet and lay their eggs there, or even hatch there. So if at all you'd even give the child their shoes, it wasn't even going to help that much, because the root cause of the problem wasn't solved. So this lady by the name Cecilia Mwangi help in raising awareness and even funds to help curb the spread of these jiggers. By so doing, the kids rather the kids rather by so doing, it help in the curbing of the spread of these kids. And this was done through fumigation, yeah, the fumigation using the insecticides. The insecticides, yeah, the insecticides, they came and spread and came with these insecticides, I mean, and sprayed them all over the houses that were infected, and every corner, even the school. They use fumigation method to try and curb the spread of these jiggers, and it really helped. So when I was growing up, by the way, it was even hard for even us. That was just a story, by the way, story. So why am I saying this? That is why that was the reason why, by the way, I used to love shoes so much. I really used to love shoes so much, so that I would even go, maybe at all, if at all I went to the market and even find somebody like selling shoes. I would even just stand there staring at the shoes, because I didn't even have money to buy the shoes. So I would just go there, look at the shoes, just admiring them. So I was like, one day when I get money, or maybe when I have the funds to try to, yeah. So I was like, if at all I get the funds to have that at least I would even have the fund to that will enable me to get this kind of shoes that I wanted, or the number of shoes that I wanted. I would even go for it. So nowadays I really try as much as I can to get these shoes, because yes, I'm capable, and I can manage to get any shoes that I want. And that's the reason whereby I always try as much as I can to get shoes. And by the way, I really love shoes, to the fact that, can I say that I'm addicted to shoes, or I'm a shoes addict? Yeah, maybe that is maybe that is understandable. I'm a shoe addict, like that. Even nowadays, if at all I go or even I'm approaching a place whereby they sell shoes and I don't even have them, and I try as much as possible not to look at the shoes, because the moment I just turn and see the shoes, I tell you, I swear to you, I'll go and try and buy. If I told the person is not going to sell the shoes to me on credit, I would even give the person the little money that I had just as a deposit, so that the next day, or maybe when I get the cash, I would even go back and get the shoes. This is the reason why at times, if I look back, I would even, like, I don't know whether it's a bit a sweet experience or so, because I remember when I was still young, there was this place that you were supposed to be going, and when I went to look for the shoes that I was supposed to be putting on, I found out that the shoes were little bit smaller, so they were really tight on my feet, and they're squeezing my feet. So my mother told me to go and borrow shoes from our neighbor who who used to go to school together, and we wore the same size of shoes. So when I went there, I don't know, the elder sister wasn't happy about it. Anyway, she was like, why are you like borrowing shoes from us? You're not supposed to be borrowing shoes from us. I was like, I'm just borrowing them for a day, and tomorrow or when I come back, I'm going to return the shoes. Do you know what happened? When this young girl who I went to borrow the shoes from, gave me the shoes. The sister really quarreled the lady. She really quarreled the girl, and even told the girl to come and take back the shoes from me. That was in fact, it was really painful. The girl just came. Just imagine, after I've just put the shoes on, the girl came and took the shoes again. She just told me that, no, my mom said that I should take the shoes back. I was like, why are you taking the shoes back, and I've just borrowed them from you, and in fact I haven't even used them. I'm supposed to be going somewhere. Why can't you just let me be? Why just let me take the shoes? Then when I come back, I'm going to wash them, clean them up, and then bring them back to you. She was like, no, my mother is going to beat me, so you just have to return the shoes. I was like, eh. And being young and being a child, at times you don't even understand some things. You just like, it was like, yeah, they are not mine, but I just felt like crying. In fact, that was really, yeah, it was really traumatizing. My mother just told me to give the girl the shoes, and we'll see how we are going to sort the issue out. So we just went out, and luckily enough, when we went out and got some pair of shoes, yeah, that I used that day, and come back. In fact, it was like a blessing to me. Her taking the shoes was like a blessing to me, because I ended up getting a new pair of shoes that I never knew that day I was going to get. So if at all you see me having this kind of shoes, I know it's too much. Yeah, people always tell me that it's too much, and I'm still going on, because I'm still buying more and more and more. So that's my history with shoes. So if at all you see this, just bear with me. Yes, just bear with me, and know that I'm just trying to heal my childhood trauma. Yes, the trauma that I had while growing up without shoes is what I'm trying to heal. So that's my history with the shoes. So I hope you'll continue enjoying more and more videos of this, because I haven't finished the cleaning. I haven't finished the cleaning. There's still more to go. I still have the curtains that I still need to fix, and other stuff that I need to put in order before everything. This thing has really taken a lot of my time.